I didn't come to this planet to cower behind walls.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we'll be looking at 10 high-profile actors who rarely ever accept good roles these days despite their talent.
Wait, how did you steer?
Well, we didn't.
How'd you stop?
You just smashed into something. That was the fun part.
Sydney Sweeney. You might recognize Sydney Sweeney from the series Euphoria or The White Lotus, which earned her widespread acclaim.
My mom could have gotten really hurt. Something bad could have happened.
Something bad did happen.
Since Euphoria, she's been a huge name in Hollywood, but the quality of her roles has steeply declined. For instance, in 2024, she was in the critically reviled Madame Web. It was so poorly received, she even threw shade towards it on SNL.
You might have seen me in Anyone But You or Euphoria. You definitely did not see me in Madame Web.
She also featured in the highly controversial Great Jeans commercial in 2025, which was famously criticized for appearing like eugenics propaganda. She's had hits like Anyone But You, but when Sweeney got the script for Echo Valley, she probably should have said anything but this.
I don't even know what's real anymore. Everything I do just feels like a mistake.
Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp starred in many acclaimed movies during the 90s and 2000s.
You will always remember this as the day that you almost caught Captain Jack Sparrow.
Since then, though, he's been attached to hardly any interesting projects. His biggest role in the 2020s has arguably been Johnny Puff, a Puffin from the Puffins franchise. Depp also voiced Sherlock Gnomes in the Romeo and Juliet sequel.
Some say it's a job for Sherlock Gnomes. Others say it's a slow news day.
On the live-action front, he starred in 2014's Transcendence, a film so confusing that even Depp seemingly struggled to understand it. In interviews, he described it as a, quote, kind of sci-fi thing. Of course, Depp returned for the fifth Pirates movie in 2017, which few critics enjoyed. Based on what was said at the infamous Depp versus Heard trial, we didn't think he'd be up for playing Captain Jack Sparrow again anytime soon, but who knows?
A new invention, the guillotine.
Guillotine? Sounds French. I love the French. Did you know that they invented mayonnaise?
How bad could it be? It's French, eh? Oh, that bad.
Eddie Murphy. Few will refute the claim that Eddie Murphy is a national treasure. He's easily one of America's greatest comedians, with many beloved roles from the 80s to the 2000s.
Yeah, but tell me, son, what's the charge?
Possession of a concealed weapon and disturbing the peace.
Disturbing the peace? I got thrown out of a window!
Since then, he's starred in Tower Heist, 1,000 Words, and several other films you instantly forgot about. Murphy gave his best performance in years in 2019's Dolemite Is My Name.
You're a comedy star. You happy with that?
Man, I want more.
This set him up for a comeback in the 2020s, but it's been mostly underwhelming. Between the fourth Beverly Hills Cop movie and Coming to America, Murphy seems content with rehashing his old roles in nostalgia throwbacks. We want to see him grow as an artist, though. Give us something fresh, just not You People or Candy Cane Lane.
I had no idea that this would actually happen.
I know, honey. It's like we're in the Twilight Zone.
No.
How do we fix this?
Daddy!
I'm gonna keep it real. Worst Christmas ever.
Jennifer Lopez. Lopez is a woman of many talents, known for her singing, dancing, and of course, acting. The latter talent is something she hasn't had the opportunity to flex for years.
What do you think? Me either. Excuse me, miss? Excuse me? We don't need to dress.
In the 90s, she had a handful of praised roles like the titular singer in Selena or Karen in Out of Sight. In 2003, she released Gigli, which marked a decline in her acting career.
It's turkey time.
Huh?
Gobble, gobble.
It's not like she has to worry about maintaining her acting career since she's such a highly praised musician. Between Hustlers and Kiss of the Spider Woman, though, we know that she can do better than Atlas and Shotgun Wedding.
Stop thinking so much! Jump!
Tyler Perry. Did you know that Tyler Perry's character Madea has an expansive cinematic universe composed of movies, TV shows, and plays? The comic character is based on Perry's aunt and has a highly divisive reception.
With a nice, good balanced weight on it. You understand? And as you throw it, you swat. Throw it and swat. You hear me? Throw it, swat. Venus and Serena. That's called grit ball.
Director Spike Lee has criticized it for reinforcing stereotypes. Somehow, he's acquired a net worth of around $1 billion, yet the majority of his movies are critically slammed.
Lord, have mercy.
Among the only universally praised films he's been in are Gone Girl and Star Trek. He's barely in the latter, so we're not even sure that counts. It's no surprise he's been nominated for over 20 Golden Raspberry Awards.
Yes. Well, if Bash's stock is any indicator, then we don't have to worry about the peer review. It is going gangbusters. And listen, full disclosure, I bought as many shares as I could, and I would advise you to do this.
You are such a shameless capitalist.
Jennifer Aniston. You likely know Jennifer Aniston as Rachel Green. Since her career-defining sitcom's conclusion, she's become one of the highest-paid actresses in Hollywood.
Oh my God, did she get off the plane? Did she get off the plane?
I got off the plane.
This is probably due to her Friends fame because her movie roles generally haven't been on the same level. While a lot of her comedies are commercially successful, like Bruce Almighty, they're not exactly critically adored.
Hi. Wow. Never seen the moon that big.
We really shouldn't waste it.
The majority have mediocre reviews at best, and she's even been nominated for multiple Golden Raspberry Awards, but hasn't won any. While she's made a small screen comeback with her award-winning work on The Morning Show, we wish Aniston were offered better film roles.
Congratulations on being honored tonight.
Thank you.
How does it feel?
Oh, it's so meaningful to be honored by such prestigious company, and I'm just thrilled to be here to support quality journalism.
John Travolta. For every high like Grease or Pulp Fiction, John Travolta's career has seen more than a few lows like Staying Alive and Battlefield Earth. Outside of playing Robert Shapiro in American Crime Story, most of his recent acting credits are in embarrassingly bad action movies like High Rollers or Cash Out. This makes him one of Hollywood's most washed-up actors. If you take a look at his IMDb page, his Capital One commercials are higher rated than many of the films he's been in. This is hilarious, as all he's doing there is playing Santa Claus with a Saturday Night Fever twist.
What's in your wallet?
Angelina Jolie. In 2000, Jolie won an Oscar for Best Supporting Actress in Girl Interrupted. She was also highly praised for her role in 2008's Changeling. Ever since, most of her performances have been in poor quality movies, except maybe the Kung Fu Panda series.
Tigress, you gotta try this.
It is said that the dragon warrior can survive for months at a time on nothing but the dew of a single ginkgo leaf and the energy of the universe.
For example, she was Thena in The Eternals, an early sign that the MCU was in trouble. She was also the titular character in both Maleficent movies. The only thing critics consistently praised about those was Jolie's role, but reviews were generally mixed.
Sweet Aurora, you stole what was left of my heart, and now I've lost you forever.
Jolie was also Lara Croft in the 2000s movies, which, while fun, were not particularly mind-blowing. While her movies are usually lousy, she's almost always the best part about them.
Well, time to save the universe again then, is it?
Absolutely.
Adam Sandler. Few actors have as consistently bad an output as Adam Sandler. He rose to fame for doing relatively lighthearted movies in the 90s, which were all more or less the same film.
I've had the blues, the rich and the pinks. One thing's for sure.
Love stinks?
Love stinks!
They all focused on a washed-up character who ends up becoming comically successful while finding a girlfriend. Hilariously, Sandler's been in some of the worst-rated movies ever, like Going Overboard, Jack and Jill, and the absolutely disgusting That's My Boy.
I'm sorry, it's fine. Let me see it again. Whoa, you got a big tattoo. Whoa,
His career hasn't been all bad, though. He displayed remarkable talent in Punch Drunk Love. His role in Uncut Gems received universal acclaim and is considered one of his finest movies. His work in J. Kelly has also generated positive buzz, but why can't Sandler do more movies like this?
What do you say to people who say you only play yourself?
I think what you do is magic.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Nicolas Cage. Few actors are as instantly recognizable as Nicolas Cage. He's earned a cult following, particularly among bad film enthusiasts. Cage pretty much accepts every single role he's offered. This is because he was millions of dollars in debt and desperately needed cash.
I'd just like a room and a meal. Can you swing it?
Swing what? Is that some kind of city talk?
Manage. That's what he means. Can we manage to put him up?
This meant that for a period, he was starring in tons of movies, sometimes up to 7 in a year. Cage does occasionally strike gold, like his 2022 movie, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
You gotta have some plot to drive it forward.
It's my daughter.
He even struck Oscar gold with Leaving Las Vegas back in the day. Still, it's a lot more bad than good. Many of his fans would argue that not a single one of his performances isn't enjoyable, despite how terrible the film is.
To tell you the truth, I'm a little shaky right now. I had brain surgery. Why don't I go get some lunch, and then, well, come back and take care of it then.
Were there any actors we forgot to include? Leave their names down in the comments.
If you could see what I see, you wouldn't be doing this to yourself.